In this lesson, we're going to talk about solving inequalities. You'll get a quick reminder, a couple problems to practice solving an equation. Let me run through this solving an equation here. Our step one is to first combine like terms. So I see 21 and 7. I'm going to combine those to get 28. And on this side, I see 4x and 5x, so that's going to give me 9x minus 20. Now I'm going to combine variables on the left side, my numbers on the right. So I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. That cancels over here. That leaves me with a negative 3x plus 28 equals negative 20. Now I got to get the 28 and the negative 20 together, so I'm going to subtract 28. And I'm going to have negative 3x equals negative 48. Divide by negative 3 to solve, and I get x equals 16. So these are my basic ways of solving an equation. We are going to solve inequalities using the exact same steps with one minor detail to help us. An inequality is a statement that compares two expressions by using the symbols, such as the four symbols you see written here. The way I would read this statement in front of me is I would say x is less than or equal to 16. Whenever we read this from left to right, whenever this is open, I think of it as an alligator chewing on something. You always eat the bigger number. So x is less than. Another trick is, if I read from left to right, that also looks like an L standing for less than. Okay, if I can't form an L, it means it's going to be greater than. So let's look at some statements here. So which side is bigger? Well, the 4 is bigger. So this says 4 is greater than 3. Okay, what if we add 2 to both sides? Well, that would be 6 and 5. Which way? It still stays the same way. 6 is greater than 5. Let's see, we've got 5 is less than 10. I'm going to put it this way. What if I subtracted 3 from both sides? I would get 2 on the left, and I would get 7 on the right. 2 is still less than 7. The inequality still stays the exact same direction. What if we had 10 and 12? Well, 10 is less than 12. If I multiplied by 2, I would get 20 and 24, and 20 is still less than 24. 8 is excuse me, bigger than 6. If I multiply by negative 2, I would have negative 16, and I would have negative 12. But negative 16 is less than negative 12, so you should notice that when we multiplied by a negative, the inequality flipped. Let's divide by negative 2. Okay, well, let's take 8 and 6 divided by negative 2. So I'll get negative 4 and negative 3. So if this was the original and I divided by negative 2, I'd have negative 4 and negative 3, and negative 4 is less than negative 3. So take a note, when you divide or multiply by a negative, you flip the inequality. Write that down, keep that safe. A number line is just that. It starts with 0, and I want you to put a few numbers here. You might have 1, 2, 3. Over here you might have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. So when we graph these inequalities, we're going to graph them on a number line. So first example, 3x plus 9 is greater than or equal to 27. First step, subtract 9 on both sides. I get 3x is greater than or equal to 18. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is greater than or equal to 6. On the number line, I'm going to place 0 on the number line. I'm going to go to 6. I'm going to pick a number that I want to on the right side of 6. So I've got a number on the right, number on the left. Now I'm going to go to 6. When there's a line underneath, like this one, it is a closed circle. So I'm going to make a circle at 6, fill it in. Now this says x is greater than 6. Well, since I've got two values, this makes it easy. What side is bigger than 6? Is 9 bigger than 6, or is 0 bigger than 6? 9 is bigger than 6, so I would point in the direction of 9. Here's example 2. I got to get the x's on the same side of this inequality, so I'm going to subtract 12x on both sides. So that I've got negative 3x plus 4 stays the same because adding and subtracting does not do anything to it. Now I got to subtract the 4 over. I get negative 3x is less than negative 15. Now I'm going to divide by negative 3. Every time I divide by negative 3, the bottom number is negative. I need to flip the inequality, so I need to flip this. Negative 15 divided by negative 3 is a positive 5. So I'm going to make my number line here. Here is 0. There's 5. And then let's go a few past it. Let's go with 9 again. Now here there's no line underneath, so it is going to be an open circle. So have an open circle at 5. And this says x is greater than 5. So is 0 bigger than 5 or is 9 bigger than 5? 9 is bigger. So remember, if you have either of these symbols, it is a closed circle. If you have this symbol or this one, it is an open circle when you graph on the number line.